All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we've been doing these sort of throwback Thursday. Been putting some of these old skit from the show we had, the Soul Spot show we had.
Yep.
And so we did sort of. There was one thing when I was rewatching the Potiphar's wife thing that I guess maybe because you started early, I completely forgot I was rewatching it. But the
Right.
very first title card is actually a reference. It has like the Star Wars font and everything, and it says a long time ago.
Oh,
We
yeah.
missed that one.
Yeah.
So that was missed. So these are the creative ways to say no. Method number one, it was just number one because it was the first one that we came up with.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead and hit play on this one. I think spacebar works just good, but that was Ingrid, Joshua Smith, and there's Ernie. If you just hit spacebar, it pauses. And Ernie is playing with a Zippo. He was actually going to be a running gag, and he was going to be in the background of all of these, and we didn't get him past the first one. So this was shot on the metro station, right there next to the church, the Artesia metro station.
Compton.
Right
What
there. Yeah, so this one's really short. Just walk away.
So let's go back a little bit. What were the no's about? Do you remember?
Okay, so the program that we did, the first episode was children will be your parents. It was a very soft topic.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, we were actually going to do the entire thing. It was an hour long. It was about purity. So we had all these different skits. That's why the Joseph one was a reenactment. Joseph and Potiphar's wife, flee from youthful lusts.
Mm-hmm.
These ones were basically creative ways to. In these things, it's implied, I guess, that Joshua Smith, the guy character, is asking for sex.
Yeah.
So these are creative ways to say no to sex. And then, of course, we had the sofa zone and then the condoms skit.
Mm-hmm.
So these are just creative ways to say no to a dude hitting on you for sex.
Right.
So
on to the next. Is there a reason we picked 13?
Yeah, 13 because of the two main characters from The Matrix. Neo, which is an anagram of 1, and Trinity.
Oh, Trinity 3. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, of course, I love the number 13.
Yeah.
So this is our Matrix reference. We did everything in a green tint. We shot it on the rooftop of the church. So there's the satellite dish, and I thought it kind of was the closest we could get to that
rooftop
tech
scene.
noir look. So this is, and then Josh was wearing, I don't remember what shirt he's wearing, but I think I bought him that shirt, and there was a reason for it. I just can't remember what it is now. So let's go ahead and play on that. And then we did the sunglass thing, all up close, him blowing a kiss. And that no is actually Kimberly. That was not Anna's voice, that was Kimberly's voice. And then Joshua flying back was actually, I'm on the camera, and then Ernie just sort of was holding his shirt and just yanked him as hard as he could. So
yeah, I almost fell back. Well, I think I did fall back actually.
Yeah.
Like I just fell to the ground and pulled him back.
Yeah, so that was how we did that special effect.
We wanted to make sure that we got as fast a fall as we could.
I think my sister's still here in the house. Well, she is. Her phone's here. So the next one we have is 37. Flee.
37 goes deep for the nerds.
Yeah. 37 goes. It's a View Askew Clerks reference, which at the time we were making these.
I don't remember this one. Oh, okay.
This is Ernie's car at the time, his Taurus. We shot this at the Carl's Jr. parking lot. This is Darlene at the time, Chavez, right? Darlene Chavez. I don't know. I haven't seen her. Actually, I saw her at Ingrid's wedding.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, no, I take it back. I saw her sister, who I thought was her, because they look so much alike. I don't remember the sister's name. Do you remember the sister's name?
No, I don't remember.
So
there he is with the little hand motion.
Yeah, he's like, you, me. And then she just runs.
Look at them heels.
Yeah, she runs in the heels. And
That was my first car.
That was his Taurus.
1995. No, 96.
How did you lose the Taurus?
Ford Taurus.
You lost
The
that.
Taurus was faithful for a long time. And then I think my pops just sold it to get something else.
Okay. And now it's actually Ernie driving. So Ernie didn't want anybody else pulling out in his car.
Yep.
And incredible, yeah. 1138, obviously a Lucas reference to THX 1138. This is our Jedi thing.
Yep.
We shot this in the hallways at the church using one of my toy lightsabers and a choir robe that we had. And
that music, though.
Yeah, that's like a club version of Duel of the Fates.
Yep.
That's Claudia Marquez. So that's actually two lightsabers. One is my prop replica hilt, and actually on that spot right there where she's putting the lightsaber back under her robe, was it you who was? Yeah, it was. Had his arm up the robe to grab the lightsaber because there was no way to hook up the lightsaber. So Ernie's actually there to grab the lightsaber from her, and here comes Kimberly.
Hi guys.
Yeah, that old thing right there.
Yeah. So and then it
That
switches
goes in.
to one of my light up prop lightsabers.
And then I just grabbed it right there.
Yeah. Method 007, reference to James Bond.
Wham!
This is Daisy punching Joshua, and then when we had his mouth full of water so he could spit. And the sound effects of the punch is from Street Fighter 2.
It's true, I forgot about that.
There's like 3 different Street Fighter sounds here: the punch, the getting knocked out sound, and
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li's victory laugh. Method 187, it's the police code for murder. So, and then,
Sometimes you gotta kill a man when he hits on you.
and I'm not entirely sure what I typed up in these characters. It was just a font I found, and I don't even know what that says.
So anyone that reads
It might be offensive. I mean,
Yeah.
I seriously doubt it's even a word or words. But if you want to line up the characters with what's on the keyboard when you pick a Chinese or Japanese font, I don't know. What are these characters? Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese.
They're Japanese? Okay, if you can find
Yeah.
out what letters line up with those characters on a Japanese keyboard. Well, an American QWERTY keyboard using a Japanese font. So I might have typed Kung Fu, but there's like too many characters. I don't know.
Figure it out.
And I think that's... Oh, yeah. Here's we got Joshua, and the music is from Legend of the Mystical Ninja, a Super Nintendo game. I don't even remember what she said. We had her say a whole bunch of stuff, and then we just sort of recorded her saying no. Actually, I think it might have been Kimberly saying no on that one, too. And that's the end of the fight music from Street Fighter 2. And there you go. That's yeah, I think we shot all those in a couple of days real quick.
Yep.
So that's our behind the scenes and memories of creative ways to say no. Do you remember other memories from that?
Not really. I know we had Carl Jr. afterwards.
We had Carl's Jr. I can't remember if we shot those all on the same day or not.
I remember we had trouble.
You know what? I don't think we did. I think I'm remembering my calendar on the board, and I have like the number of
Different
creative
days that we
ways.
shot.
Yeah.
I know that the Jedi one, we were trying to figure out if we could get super dark, so we tried turning off the lights in the hallway a few times and just
Oh, for the
getting
lightsaber
that
to light up, yeah. And
to get the glow. And then finally we just decided, with the lights on, the color was still visible, so good
Yeah.
enough.
and I still have those lightsabers.
Yep.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So that is our live thing. How many people? We have 3 people watching. Well,
2.
including us. So Luis Lopez, what's up, Luis Lopez? I'm assuming
up,
you're the
Luis?
ones watching. That's it. So